Welcome to the herb shop. This is my store. Welcome, welcome. Have a seat. This is going to take an extremely long time. Just relax, or the scent of these herbs should make you relax instead. How about that? All right, have a seat, please. Okay. How are you doing? That's great. Okay. So you don't mind that we're going to take up a lot of your time today? No? Okay. Well, you obviously came here for a reason. We have a wide selection of herbs here today. And we can package as much of it as you'd like. But we have 72 to choose from. So I'm going to go through each one and explain them to you and their properties. And I'm going to describe to you some of them. If you can burn them, boil them in water, put them on your skin, drink them, eat them, stuff like that. And I can even show you an example or two, I guess. But the rest is on your own. You can usually look it up on Google with each herb, what the properties are and stuff, but I figure I should tell you before you leave here. But the rest you can research on your own at home, because there's numerous benefits to herbs and healing and the therapeutic world in general. And there's so much you can do with them, not just the typical make tea with them or apply them topically or whatnot. So I'm just going to be spontaneous, and I'm going to pick the first one that I just picked, and we will get started, okay? All right. You ready? It's going to be a while. Okay. This first one is lavender flower. It looks like this. And this herb is good for love, protection, peace, and sleep. It smells really nice. Let me look up here in my little pamphlet what else lavender flower is good for. Okay, let's see here. It has calming properties. You can have multiple uses for it. Oil is typically an example for this. You can make oil out of it. To make oil out of herbs, usually you'd have to crush them until they become a pasty, oily kind of substance. And there's a whole process to making herbs into essential oils as well. You have to kind of strain them, and that can be a little bit more complex, but you can always look that up on your own. So, would you like some lavender? It's really calming. Okay, I'll get you some. These are fresh from the garden. And we have these cute little jars with a little cork on the top. So they're the perfect size, perfect amount for however much you need. Can get a little messy here, so I'm going to try to fill it to the best of my ability here. There's really no way to fill these besides by hand. Just need a little bit. Yeah. Here's your little jar of lavender. Put that aside there. And I'll put in this container whatever we already have finished today. Okay. Next is raspberry leaf. It looks like this. It smells like this. And this one is excellent for protection, love, and magic. Let's see the other properties. It's good for canker sores, cold sores, gingivitis, anemia, and morning sickness. Yeah. So is that something you feel like you need? Okay, not at this time. Right. Next is Agrimony, and this is for protection and sleep. Something we all need in our lives, I believe. Agrimony is great for sore throat, stomach, diabetes, gallbladder, cancer, bleeding, and warts. And it is also used as a sedative, an antihistamine, and a good gargle for that sore throat. So this one you can just mix in with water. It's really nice to use in any day situations and diseases and such. So it's really nice, not just for the spiritual side, but for the health side. Okay. Right. Don't worry, there's many to choose from here. This next one you've definitely heard of. It's sea salt. I don't need to show that to you. It's protection and purification. And some people even burn this in their home. It works like burning sage. But let's see if there's anything else we don't know about it. I had to write all this down because it's difficult to memorize 72 herbs. It's good for skin, function, and cellular communication because it has a lot of minerals. So it is important to digest this on a daily. This is allegedly the amount we're supposed to be eating every single day, which isn't much, but yeah. You can get salt anywhere, I mean, right. Yeah, unless you wanted it, of course. Yeah. This next one are rose hips, and they are for luck and healing. That's how they look. Beautiful little red pods, wrinkled pods. And rose hips, they are filled with vitamin C. They are from the seed of the rose plant. And they are a good medicine for the cold. I remember always drinking this kind of tea. It's really delicious, and it turns a pinkish color. Is this something you're looking for? No? Okay. Well, let me know anytime you want something. This is passion flower. It's for friendship, peace, and sleep. Let's see here. Passion flower. Another name, Passiflora incarnata, in herbalism. This is used for calming anxiety, insomnia, and seizures. It's very good. You'd like to try some? Great. Good choice. And a lot of these herbs people have not really heard of. That's because they don't tell you a lot. Here in the herbalism world in which we study, it is used all too commonly. And they kind of look like little wooden chips, but they smell amazing. They are so good for the home. A lot of these herbs you can just lay out in like a potpourri or make your own perfume and whatnot. So, all right, there you go, tightly sealed. Put that there for you. Now you have your 2 samples. And these, I have to make sure they're closed at all times so that they don't lose freshness. Alright, so next is the olive leaf, and this is used for healing, love, peace, and protection. They look like this. Let's see. It's great for your cardiovascular and brain health. It's an extract. You can put it in tea and powder, and it comes from the olive tree, so you can make a great extract out of it. That's what I meant. No? Okay. Just go to an olive tree if you ever need some. Oh, this? Yeah, that's the thing making all the noise. It's from a store called Uga Chunga. It's a very spiritual store. I love it too. Hopefully it's not too distracting. I can take it off. Okay. This is red clover organic. It's for love, protection, money, fidelity, success, and exorcism. Yeah, that's interesting. That's good to know. Yeah. I mean, these all smell pretty great, except for one. The yarrow herb doesn't smell that good in my opinion. This herb is great for whooping cough, STDs, and menopausal symptoms. Yeah. And a lot of these are brief, but because there are so many other properties involved, these are just the main points and the most interesting. So again, you'd have to research that on your own and figure out which are the best. This next one is Uva Ursi, and it's for psychic workings. And this tea, I've drank Uvin tea. It's great for when you feel pain and discomfort in the bladder. Let's see some more here. Yeah, great for urinary disorders, kidneys, and bladder. So that's mainly it. Or psychic workings. Yeah, it's a great one. If you look up Uvin tea, you'll love it, I think. It doesn't taste that great, but it is so great and soothing and relieving for that area of your body. Next is Egyptian basil. And it's for love, exorcism, wealth, flying, and protection. Yeah. If you really believe it, you will start to fly. I love basil. I love the smell of basil. In my culture, we say it's the herb of luck. It's great for food. You put it in food. And great for pesto and olive oil. that's basically a good place to start. You can even lay out a basil plant in your home, and just the smell of it will bring you good fortune. You want some? It's really great. Some of these herbs you can't get just anywhere, but this you can always get anywhere if that's something that interests you. Okay, just making sure. I want to give you some options. Okay, this one. Yeah, I always have to clean up after working. It gets so messy with these herbs. We need to get a little bit bigger jars. But these jars are expensive. They're like 50 cents a pop. All right. There you are, your little basil. Close this up. And I have to clean this up. A little messy here. All right. This is peppermint, and it's good for sleep, love, and healing. It's a cooling herb. It's very calming. It's great for your muscles, relieve tense or cramped muscles. It's good for your breath, and good for your digestive system, for digestion. You can get this everywhere and anywhere. Peppermint is very popular, even in gums. That's why they use it for bad breath. Okay. This next one is marigum, speaking of gum, or the name of Commiphora myrrha. And this is a free gift, so I'll give this to you anyway, just like this in the package. But let me explain some more about marigum. And feel free to write this down as I go along, because it is a mouthful. This is good, speaking of mouthful, for the mouth, for swelling in the mouth. Even soreness in the mouth health in general. It's good for wounds to apply topically, and it's a great flavoring component in food. So some of these you do want to be careful. They're not edible. They could even be dangerous to some with allergies, so you always have to consult with your doctor before actually using any of these herbs. But if you can't eat them, you can always burn them. At least this fragrance can be really nice, but some can be even allergic to that or have asthma problems, and that may be too intense for them. These herbs are very strong on the lungs, so just keep in mind. Yeah, be mindful of that. This next is ginger root. It's love, money, power, and success. And it's very interesting looking. It even smells like ginger, thus being called ginger root. The other name for it is Zingiber officinale. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I haven't been in school for a while. I've been doing this for years. It's great for your nausea, appetite, if you have a cold, and for your circulatory system, or your circulation in general. It's so good. This is one of my favorites, actually, mostly for the spiritual powers of it, but also because it's great for your system. Next is Shavegrass, and you're going to find this a little bit funny. It's good for fertility and snake charming, right? I just can't stop smelling these all day. They smell amazing. No wonder every time I come home from work, I am extremely calm. Well, Shavegrass. In other words, the most popular name for this is called Horsetail. It heals ulcers and treats tuberculosis. It's a good one. Yeah. Ulcers are no fun. This next one is elderflower. It's great for protection, sleep, healing, prosperity, and exorcism. I don't know why they put exorcism on this. I mean, you rarely ever need to, in fact, never perform one. But I just like to say it if someone is into the demonology of things. Yeah. So, elderflower is a medicine. It's used for swollen sinuses, the flu, increases your sweat production, and it stops bleeding. It's a great one. This is really great. You want some? Okay. Oh, we're not even like halfway done. Yeah, this is really going to be a while. That's why I like to tell people over the phone, if you're going to come here, expect to stay a while, because we are legally obligated to explain every single herb in our shop so that nobody goes home and suffers an allergy attack. And since these are medicines, we want to be careful who we give them to. And that they are not used in the trust of you for bad or evil. There you go. Yeah, I mean, who would? Karma always comes back to you. Just don't do it. Just be a good person. It's not that hard. This next one is black tea, and it's used for prosperity, strength, and fortitude. You probably know how it looks. Black tea is very common in all teas. There's some more properties though. The other name for it is Camellia sinensis plant. I'm sorry, it comes from the Camellia sinensis plant. It's great for mental alertness, and it's also a medicine. When I say medicine, I mean a lot of these can be used as a medicine. Doctors have actually used some herbs as medicines in their treatment plan. So that's what I mean behind it. So you can find this anywhere, but if you'd like some, just let me know. Next is my favorite. This is sage, and I burn it in my home all the time in big bundles. You can see behind me there's a sage stick here. And another right there, which I put in my abalone shell. You like the display behind me? Thank you, thank you. It's beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, off topic. I don't want you to be here forever. This is used for fertility, immortality, healing, health, protection, wisdom, and wishes. So, also used as a medicine. It's great for gas, stomach pain, bloating, and heartburn. It's also great for memory loss, reducing overproduction of saliva and perspiration, which which I didn't know before. That's great. Yeah. These are quite inexpensive for the amount of properties they have. And you can find them in spiritual shops and such. Yeah. This is strawberry leaf, and it's for love and luck. Strawberry leaf. It's loaded with iron, calcium, vitamin C. It increases your red blood cell production. Think of red like blood, and strawberries are red. That may help you remember it more. This next one you can find in any typical food store. This is Himalayan pink salt, and it's used for protection, purification, and it's also kosher. This is 100% pure, extra fine grain, food grade. Himalayan pink salt. It's great for your pH balance, and because it's filled with minerals, it's also great for your hydration. So, of course, pH balancing your system, of course, it will repair your hydration in the long run of things. Yeah, it's really great. You should think of getting it next time and even replacing it with regular sea salt. Next is marjoram. This is commonly mistaken for a drug. This is used for protection, love, happiness, health, and money. And you know, you can't smoke this like the other thing I mentioned. Similar names, absolutely not the same thing. Let's see. Marjoram. Where are you, Marjoram? Can't find you. There you are. You are on the very top on the first page. Nice job, Tony. This can be used in food. You can find this in Walmart. And it's also used in cosmetics. Okay. This one you'll find quite interesting. It's cinnamon cassia. It's a little bit different from the regular cinnamon you're used to. It's used for spirituality, success, lust, healing power, and psychic powers. And this cinnamon cassia is derived from other type of cinnamon. A lot of these have categories, like subcategories within each other, and similar names, but they're not the same thing exactly. Let's see here. If only my eyes would stop slipping over words, that would be great. Can't seem to find it. Where are you? Cinnamon cassia. It comes from the dried inner bark of the evergreen tree. And that is all you need to know. Other than that, it's used like regular cinnamon. You can put it in pretty much any food. Yeah, I like putting it on a steak. That's a secret. This next one is white willow bark, and it's for divination, healing, love, and protection. Believe it or not, a lot of these come from trees. Let's see here. White willow bark is an aspirin. salicin. So it's basically a painkiller. Pretty cool, huh? You want to try it out? Okay. I trust you not to use this too much. Yeah. Natural remedies are always the best, but I advise you never begin treatments of herbal remedies while you are still under medication, because herbs are so powerful that they will mix in with your medications and basically cause them not to work the same way, and that is very, very dangerous. So I have to warn you as a medical professional never to do this. And if you do, always consult with your doctor or physician first. Not me. I'm not a doctor. Okay, that's just to make things clear. There's cameras watching, I have to say it. I don't want to lose my job. Okay. And it's great. You can just come in a store and get some white willow bark. You don't have to chop down a tree for this. Nope. We already have in supply. Yes, indeed. Isn't life beautiful? It's so precious. All right, that's a good amount. There you have it. There is a combination of 5 different herbs on the table, and it looks pretty colorful and cool, if I must be honest. I made a mess. It's crumbling everywhere. This next one is Cedar. And cedar is great for healing, money, protection, and purification. You've seen cedar used in a lot of homes, furniture. Let's see here. Cedar, 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 cedar. Let's see, cedar. Cedar, cedar, cedar. Or cedrus, as it's called. It's great for scents and decoration. So, like I said, a lot of your furniture cabinets will have this, and you can put this in some potpourri, and it smells amazing. It's really great. This is Cornsilk, and it's for protection, luck, and divination. It's very light. It's almost like a bunch of little hairs. It's also a medicine. It cures fatigue and high cholesterol. So, nope, okay. Can't say it cures. That's just what it tries to do, but there's no guarantee that any of these herbs that you even take home with you today will benefit you in the direction you're going for. But long term, it most likely will. This is the Senna leaf, and it's for love and magic. It's a very interesting herb. I like this one, actually. It looks pretty cool, and I love the color. I love green in general. This is a medicine, and it's a laxative. So basically prune juice in a little baggie. Okay, not today, I understand. This is St. John's wort. You've heard of this before, I bet. It's great for health, protection, strength, and the happiness. You've heard of St. John wort's tea. It's a very common tea. See, it's sold in every store nowadays. This is a good one for me. It's good for anxiety, mild to moderate depression and insomnia. It also relaxes the nerves and muscle pain, nerve pain and muscle pain. And it's also great for skin lesions. So this one, I mean, some of them even just smelling the herbs already bring you the benefits you need. Is this something you feel like you need today to take home with you? Yeah. I highly recommend it to almost anyone. Some of these are just heavenly, just remarkable. There we go. It almost feels like it could give you a blister. They're so sharp. I would buy one of those non-bleached tea baggie holders. Just make some tea with this at home. Really great, really great. Even if you don't drink it, you can always apply it to the skin. It won't do you any harm, that's for sure. This is club moss, and it's for protection and power. It's for the bladder and kidney, and it's also a medicine. And no, club moss did not go to the club last night. Just an herbology joke. Okay, I understand. It's not funny. This is hyssop, and it's almost like hiccup, hyssop. It's used for purification and protection. Yeah, we figured we'd humor you while you're here for 2 hours because it takes a long time. And it's an anti-spasmatic and an antiseptic. So because hyssop is like hiccup, a hiccup is a spasm, correct, in your diaphragm. So that helps you to remember what it's good for. But like honey is a good antiseptic, so would this be. So it's a really good one, actually. It's a really good one. I would get that one, to be honest. Next is benzoin gum, and it's for prosperity and purification. And they do put this in gum. It's very finely powdered. In other words, gum Benjamin. This is from a rainforest tree. It has a vanilla scent once you dry it, and it's used in scents, baking goods, and cosmetics. It's a really great one as well, but yeah, it's commonly put in all of your perfumes and such. Next is blue vervain, and it's for cleansing, healing, love, money, peace, protection, and sleep. You can even get several of these herbs here today and mix different herbs into one tea bag and make your own tea. I'm thinking of doing that sometime, releasing our own brand of tea. Pretty cool, right? Let's see, blue vervain. No, not this, not that, not this. Blue vervain. It's great for lung and liver congestion, getting rid of toxins, and it is the best nerve herb for the muscles. The best. So if you have any muscle things going on, I recommend you get this. Just making sure, you never know. A lot of people regret not getting something because it's expensive and then they come back and really want it. Yeah. This next one is Pennyroyal, and it's for peace, protection, and strength. And no, Mrs. Pennyroyal is not part of the royal family. great for skin, and it's a great fragrance, and it's also a cleaner. So get rid of your bleach. Just start using this the natural way. Maybe? No. No. Okay. This is a thyme leaf, and it's for cleansing, courage, energy. This is a mouthful. Healing, sleep, health, love, psychic powers, and purification. Thyme leaf. Thyme leaf, thyme leaf, thyme leaf, thyme leaf. It's good cough relief. That's all. You want some? Okay. Yeah. You either get it for the spiritual property or you get it for the medical. It's one or the other. I love that you're getting a lot of these. You've gotten 7 so far. Wow. You're one of our best customers. We're going to have you measure these in grams on our scale at the counter there later when you check out, and we'll figure out exactly how much the cost is. Okay? Don't worry about it. This is poke root, and it's for courage and hex breaking. Poke root. It's a lymph cleanser and great for inflammation. That's really good, actually. That's a really good one. Yeah, I would need to use this, actually. That's a really good one. This is Chickweed, and it's for fidelity and love. Chickweed. Let's see here. Chickweed, here we are. It's edible, and you can put it in salad. It's also good for rheumatic pain and psoriasis. Also for asthma, blood, constipation, inflammation, your skin, and obesity-related disorders. Just eat some salad and put this in your salad, and you will never have a problem again. I bet you. This is the spearmint leaf. Again, a lot of gum. It's great for augmenting power, healing, love, luck, sleep, and strength. This is one of the strongest mints in the mint family. It's a very intense odor. Very beautiful odor, nonetheless, but very intense. Spearmint leaf, spearmint leaf. Where are you? There you are. Great for health, stomach, cold, headaches, things like that. Yeah, I say anytime you get a headache, chew some mint gum and it helps. This is sesame seed. Of course, you know how it looks. It's great for lust, money, and spells. It is filled with calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, manganese, copper, zinc, fiber, thiamine, vitamin B6, folate, and proteins. This is something in a lot of bread, and people don't know how good this is for you. Sesame seeds are great for you, and this is mostly listing health benefits, but I'm telling you, you really need to get this next time you buy bread. It's really great. You won't regret it. people don't realize, like, these little things actually help you in the long term of things. This is chamomile flower. It's for money, sleep, love, and purification. These little flower pots are so cute. I love them so much. Chamomile flower. Let's see here. Use it in a tea, of course. It's great for upset stomach and for sleep assistance. So it's so good. Just get any chamomile tea in the store. It'll save you some money. A lot of times the herbs here are more expensive. Calendula petals, and in other words named marigold. They're for clairvoyance, energy, legal matters, love, prophecy, and psychic powers. You want to get them because they look cool. Yeah, they do. Let's see here. Calendula. Here we are. You put it in salads. It's great for fever and skin damage. Yeah, it's a really good one. You're thinking about it. Okay. If you want some, let me know. This is Dandelion. It's for calling spirits, divination, and wishes. It's for stomach, muscle, skin, joints, and urine. You'll get some. Heard of this traditional remedy, a very ancient remedy about going out in the fields and picking out a certain number of dandelion flowers and boiling them. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Not too sure why or how that works. Perhaps it's a myth. Yeah. I find that herbs can never really get dirty or unsanitary. They're kind of always just used around, you know, even if you just, of course this table is clean, but even if you just drop some on the table, it's not a big deal. It really isn't. Yeah, they're basically self-cleaning. Next is, oh Lord, I think we are actually halfway done. I'm not quite sure. Sorry. Next is pine. And pine, of course, is a wood, very common, used for cleansing, exorcism, fertility, healing, money, and protection. Let's see here. It's used in carpentry. That's all, really. Yeah. It's typical. Coriander seed. Love, health, healing. It's a food spice. It's a lemon citrus flavor. And if it's crushed, then it would give the scent that you need in your food, per se. So it's a really good one. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, we have celery seed, and this is for lust, mental powers, and psychic powers. Do you want me to open this up? Okay. quite intense, but it's a very nice smell. I can look up for you what else the properties are. Let's see, celery seed. It's great for arthritis, muscles, nerves, inflammation, and blood pressure. Would you like some? We can do that for you. Here we go. Yeah, sometimes these little corks can be a bit tricky. Here, let me get another one for you. Sometimes they make them too small. There we go. It's a great herb. It really is. There you have it. This is the one I don't like because of the smell. It's Yarrow, and it's for courage, divination, love, exorcism, and psychic powers. It looks kind of like chamomile tea. And Yarrow. It's a medicine, and you can chew this to relieve a toothache. Can you believe that? This is why I love herbs so much. Okay, it's fine. I still believe if you have a toothache, you should go to the dentist. I agree. This is allspice. It's great for healing, luck, and money. And I know already that this is so common in most foods. I mean, you can use this in Caribbean cuisine and just food in general, but the cuisine in the Caribbean is a great one for this, for all the right reasons. This next one is a common one. It's oats. You know how oats looks like? It's great for money and spells. And oats is just food, so you just make food out of it, put it in food. That's basically it. You just make oatmeal, oats. Oats are oats. Yeah, you can get them anywhere. This is Angelica root, and it's great for exorcism, healing, protection, and visions. And Angelica root. Let's see here. It's medicinal. It's called Dong Quai. It's great for hot flashes, menstrual cramps, also for sciatica and shingles, which is very common. And it is the most consumed herb in China, which the name Dong Quai comes from. Pretty good, actually. I see why it's the most consumed. This is lemon balm. It's great for depression, love, healing, and protection. Let's see here. Lemon balm. Front page. It's very calming. In the Middle Ages, they used it to reduce stress and anxiety, sleep improvement, and appetite as well. Such a great herb. Yeah, I like the history behind some of these herbs as well. Dill seed, love, lust, money, protection. It's food, great for food. It's similar in taste to parsley and carrots, which is why it's very commonly mistaken for those other herbs, but it's just dill seed. Yeah, you can get that anywhere too. Go to Cola. It's great for meditations. Go to Cola. Interesting name, I agree. Fights fatigue, anxiety, depression, psychiatric disorders, and Alzheimer's. It's great for wound healing, trauma, circulation, blood clots, and varicose veins. Is this something you're interested in? Okay, crack that open for you then. Get you a jar of this stuff. To really cram it in there just to get it inside. I think we need to get bigger jars. Yeah, there you go. At least I got some of it. This container's starting to get super full. So I better start putting it in the other container. This next one is Blessed Thistle. It's great for protection and spiritual aiding. You can make tea out of it. It's great for bacterial infections, appetite, and the cough. Yeah. This is mustard seed for fidelity, protection, and mental powers. You use it to spice and flavor mustard. I mean, there are 40 different types of mustards. So this is just one of the things you use to make mustard. So that's basically it, really. Bay leaf. Dreams, healing, protection, visions, psychic powers, and repels negative energies. The name for it is Laurus nobilis, and you use it to flavor foods, especially soups, as long as you make sure to remove it from the stew before eating. It's not really that edible, it's mostly just for flavor, yeah. My family uses this all the time. White oak bark, again, tree. Healing, money, health, and fertility. A lot of benefits from trees, a lot of benefits. Let's see. It's a medicine. You can also make tea out of it. Great for the diarrhea, cold, fever, cough, and bronchitis, as well as appetite and digestion assistance. Amazing, right? All from a tree. Valerian, another favorite of mine for sleep inducing, and it's in a lot of teas as well. Very tasty. Love, protection, purification, and sleep, as mentioned. Okay. What else is there to know? comes from the root of the valerian root. Yeah. Fenugreek, money, fertility. Great for boils and cellulitis. You use it to flavor maple syrup, and it's also as an insect repellent. It's very protein rich. You want to use it for that. Totally relatable. Totally. Even if it has nothing to do with yourself. Tiny little yellow stones. It's cool. There you go. Poppy seed. Fertility, invisibility, love, fidelity, exorcism, success. You know how they look. Food, pressed for poppy seed oil, and the oils are used from the plant of the poppy, of course, one of the most potent opiums out there. And you have to be careful. This can be toxic if you boil a lot of it, so that's not to be used the improper way. Just season some bread with this and eat it. You'll be just fine. This is really good, actually. Rice. Protection, rain, fertility, money, and success. I think that's why they commonly throw rice at newlyweds. Multiple uses for the home, so that just means you can eat it, cook with it, boil it. You can do anything you want. Just put it around the house. It's great decoration. It gets rid of gunk from your blender. It soaks up moisture from your phone. If you drip it in water, you can do anything, really. I mean, you can even pray with some of these herbs. Just have it at your altar, just laying there. Don't even burn it. Don't even touch it. Just have it there, you know. Rosemary. Healing, love, lust, memory, and protection. Oh, it smells amazing. It does. Love me some rosemary. Food, aromas, and it comes from the evergreen bush. Fascinating. Shepherd's purse, healing, spells, and rituals. Kind of a funny name for it, but it's all good. Let's see here, shepherd's purse. Where is the shepherd's purse? Can't seem to find it. Here it is. Great for headache, burns on the skin, and nosebleeds. Frankincense, protection, exorcism, spirituality. And these I definitely recognize. I think in certain religions they're burned and kind of used like sage to clear out the air in the home. Chronic stress relief, reducing pain, boosting immunity, and you can make an oil out of this as well. Okay. Licorice root, fidelity, love, lust. It looks like yellow cinnamon. look at these pages, the harder they get to find. You take this orally. It's good for digestive complaints and virus and bacterial infections. It's a great one. You'll think about it. Okay. Nettle leaf powder. Antidote, courage, exorcism, healing, lust, protection. It just comes in this pouch just like the benzoin gum did. Now this one is great for hair growth, blood sugar, and the kidneys. You want it? Well, this one, since it comes in its own little package, these powders, and they're so small and fine, I can just give you this along with the jar, so I don't have to put it in the jar itself. Yeah. This next one is alfalfa leaf. Anti-hunger, money, magic, prosperity. It's interesting, anti-hunger. Very interesting. Here it is. It's a medicine, great for prostate conditions, has vitamins A, C, E, and K4, contains calcium, potassium, phosphorus, and iron. No? Okay. Almost done. A few more left. Chaparral. Healing spell blends. You can make a tea out of it. It's good for chicken pox alleviation, snake bite pain, and skin disorders. That's quite rare. Yeah. I rarely ever have someone come in for that. Colt's foot leaf, love visions. It's a medicine, great for lungs, mouth, and throat. So basically your entire respiratory system. Mugwort organic, strength, psychic powers, prophetic dreams. Stimulation of gastric juice and bile secretion, and epilepsy in children. Quite useful for that. Elderberry. They look like dried up little blueberries. Protection, sleep, healing, prosperity, exorcism. Not elderflower, that's commonly mistaken, elderberry. Flu, HIV, immune, sinus, back, leg, nerve pain. Great for all those things. You'll have some. Okay. hibiscus, divination, love, lust. I love the color of this. I love red. Medicinal uses. Great for teas, high blood pressure, and weight loss. I'm going to show you an example now, not only for that, because you can burn some of these. You can easily place some on things such as this oil burner here, and you have a tea light under there. You light the tea light and it warms whatever's on top. Like such. So the hibiscus will begin to emit this odor. I know it's too late for this. This is gum arabic. It's good for protection and psychic powers. And it comes in this white powdered form package again. So if you're interested, I can just give it to you like that. Dietary fiber, beverage emulsions, and coatings. So basically you just mix it in things, and it's good for if you're on a fiber diet or just mixing it with other things. And yeah, of course, gum made out of this as well. So if you want it, here you go. I mean, it's just a package like this. It can be found anywhere. Copal Oro, love purification. Kind of looks like yellow thick sand from the beach. It's just great for aromas. So again, you can just light them up just like this, and this is warming up really nicely, and it's really creating that fragrance right now that I desire. Second to last, fennel. You find this in sausages. Protection, healing, money, and purification. Fennel seeds. Food and digestion. That's all really, typical fennel. The last herb is comfrey, and it's great for safety during travel as well as money. And comfrey is good for increasing cell production to the skin and ulcers in the stomach. Since it's the last herb, you can take the whole package. And I'm going to give you 4 of these mini jars. So you may replace and put any herbs you desire in those. For the 4 packages, you have the mare gum, comfrey, nettle leaf powder, and the gum arabic. You need those 4 jars there to put those in and keep the freshness in with the great corkscrew. Now I need to sweep up this mess on this table, turn off the candles, and go on my lunch break. Okay, it's been a while. So thank you so much for joining me doing this, and I hope you had a greater sense of knowledge about these herbs, and really understand that they are powerful things and not to take them for granted, because they come in nature, and whatever grows from the ground is the best stuff. So yeah, you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different herbs, plus the 4 in the packages. That's 16. So with these 16 herbs out of the 72 you chose, you're going to have a really fun time experimenting and testing out new waters, and I think you'll like this field. just do your research and talk to people and ask questions, and don't be afraid to come back to me if you have any more. Okay. The lady at the counter will provide you the same pamphlet with info about all the herbs you have provided. She will also help you check out and calculate the costs, okay? It shouldn't be more than $50, just looking at it and estimating the weight in grams. Yeah, correct. Okay, we'll even give you a 20% discount since it's your first time being here. All right. I am hungry. My stomach is growling, so I'm going to take my break. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for coming to my herb shop. See you soon. Bye-bye.